Hey folks, a quick video from Daddy Rabbit. Uh, I'm gonna put this hat on so there won't be as much glare off my bald head. All right, so before I start this video, I want to say I am not part of the He-Man Woman Haters Club, but I was thinking about something the other day. So I did a little research. I called a couple people I know that know more about the Bible than me. And this is for the men. You know, when Adam and Eve, the beginning of the human race, I got to thinking, I thought to myself, well, which one came first, the Garden of Eden or hell? Well, the Garden of Eden came first. And then I got to thinking about, well, God cast Lucifer out of heaven because Lucifer was so vain and thought he was, or she thought they were more beautiful than God. And I got to thinking about it. Well, God made Adam, and then God thought, well, Adam will need a partner, so he made Eve. Well, man's problems all started when God made Eve, if you think about it. Adam was happy, he was content. He made Eve. What'd she turn around and do? Got Adam to take a bite of that apple that he wasn't supposed to have a bite of. Then it all started. So, what I wanted to know was which one came first, Lucifer or Eve? And if you think about it, women as a whole, and not all women, but most, are evil creatures. You know, guys get married, and it's all over social media. How the majority of the divorces are initiated by women. How all these, very wealthy men, they can't even keep a woman happy. They lose half their fortunes. And if you'll think about it, really think about it. Look, I was married 25 years. I've been single almost 7. I'm happy by myself. I am. I truly am. But as soon as you put a woman in the equation of life, your life turns to shit. They'll either bitch you to death, uh, end up divorcing you, and you lose your house, your cars, your motorcycle, your dog, your guns, your boat, your camper, your sanity, all the things you hold dear. Now, I know people are going to say that, I'm just bashing on women, but if the shoe fits, wear it. And as I look around at society, and I listen to all these women talk today with the feminist movement and all that, we don't need them. We really don't. If as long as you're not wanting to produce children, those satanic creatures we don't need. We don't. I know more men that are single that bought them a motorcycle or bought themselves a boat or a camper and they hunt and they fish and they're absolutely happy. And then they introduce a woman to their life. And fellas, let's just be honest. We do not get married for the fellowship. We do not get married for the bonding. We get married for the sex. Period. Women get married for security. What do you mean by security? Well, they pick them a man that is in the whatever tax bracket they want to be in because they know once you achieve whatever, they get to take it with a divorce. And I know that sounds horrible and all that, but it's the truth. Now, if we were talking 30 years ago, 40 years, 50 years, 60, 70 years ago, that wouldn't be the case. Women were more traditional, more subservient, uh, feared God. They were better people than they are today. And the women of today, the young ladies that are coming up, they're absolutely gold diggers. And they don't like to, they won't say they're a gold digger, but it is what it is. So I got to thinking, I wonder if Lucifer was a chick, you know? We always assume Lucifer was a man. But if you look around, men in general, it doesn't matter if you're a ditch digger or you're a CEO, you could, unless some guy's just a pompous prick, you can take men from all walks of life. It doesn't matter if they got $1 in their pocket or $1,000,000 in their pocket, and they can all sit and get along, have good conversations, watch a ball game, do whatever. But as soon as you put a woman in that, your life turns to shit. And it might not turn to shit immediately, but pretty much. And we all know for a fact, as soon as you put a ring on that finger, it dries up. Or it might not suck as well as it did, or whatever. And I'm speaking in code because I don't want to get slammed by YouTube. But it's the truth. As long as you're dating them, man, they're fun. But as soon as you marry one, your life turns to hell. Honeydew lists, and they want to buy this, they want to buy that. And the funny thing is, a chick can have a job, but she wants to spend your money. It's not our money. And look, brother, I've been married, so I mean, I'm speaking gospel. They'll bank their money as a rule. They'll listen. There is the few. There's the few that'll, put their money in a pot with yours, and you will pay bills together. But the majority are gold diggers. They're hoes, and it's not. You put a ring on that finger, you don't own it. You're leasing it. And for y'all that don't know, Google monkey branching, because that's what women do, is monkey branch. They'll marry you, but in the back of their mind, there's 2 or 3 other dudes lined up. They know if this don't work out the way they want, they're in somebody else's bed. And you just used to be a guy they slept with. And this ain't got nothing to do with MGTOW men going their own way or whatever, but I was just thinking about this. If it wasn't for the fact that men are like sharks, we eat, we make babies, we sleep. That's our gig. Women don't think like us, but they'll definitely wreck your life. Guy might have a real nice motorcycle, a real nice truck. As soon as you get married, she's already thinking about, hey, I can get him to sell this, and I can get that. So if you're not married, I probably wouldn't get married in this day and age. And I joke about this all the time, but if I was going to get remarried, I'd have to get a passport, because I'd have to go find me a truly good woman, and they're not in the United States anymore. I'd probably go to Thailand or Russia or somewhere where I could find me a good, decent, submissive woman that would lead the life of a good Christian wife. But you're not going to find that here. And why would you enter into a contract with a chick or anybody? Any business venture where the other person is rewarded for canceling the contract? You wouldn't. But a marriage, that's exactly what you're doing. As soon as you get married, you're married 4 or 5 years, whatever, depending on the state you're in. That chick knows. She can talk shit about you. He used to beat me, and you never touched her. You can be as good as gold, but they'll lie. And if you end up having kids with them, oh, you're so screwed. and then they destroy your life. So, fellas, to me, and I hate to say this, but to me, when I look at a woman these days, I see Satan. I really do. I see Lucifer. I don't see that pretty little hot thing. I see the devil. Some of y'all might agree, some of you might not. I'm sure if women see this, they're gonna pitch a bitch, and I don't care. I'm not on the market to have one, don't want one, you know. Gentlemen, and I've always said I've never paid for it, but we all pay for it. It just, do you pay for it up front, or do you pay for it on the back end? It's cheaper in the long run to pay for that stuff right up front, you know, because if you put a ring on it, you're going to pay big money when it leaves. So I hope y'all get a chuckle out of this, but I'm being sincere. I really am. I've seen more guys lose their ass. Alimony, child support, lose your motorcycle, your boat, your house, your cars, because your loving wife turned into a tramp. I mean, it is what it is. And for all the women that hear this video, leave your comments. Let's hear what you got to say. But I think I'm right. And I'm not bashing. I'm just speaking the truth from my point of view. I'm sharing my opinion, and everybody knows. Like I say, my opinion is worth 2 cents, but it's my opinion. Feel free to leave your opinion. Either side, I don't care. Be courteous and don't act like a fool. Because if you do, I will delete it. But you can leave any comments you want as long as you're nice. And you can argue whatever point you want. And that's fine. But, yeah, I think women are... I think evil's probably Lucifer. Or the child of Lucifer. That's only my opinion. And like I say, I thought about this. And actually, I was talking to another YouTuber before I got on. And I said, I'm going to do a video. And I said, I'm not even going to tell you what it's about. I said, because when you see this video, I want an honest opinion. And I'm sorry. I think I got clots in my lungs again. But yeah, leave your opinion. Tell me what you think. Like I say, just don't act ugly. If you act ugly, I'll delete it. And I answer all comments on any video I've done. The least I'll do is like your comment. But if you leave a legit response, I will respond back. But I'm tired. But no, I was thinking about this the other day, and I called a buddy of mine. I said, which one came first, Eden or hell? And we both came to the realization that Eden came first. Then after Eve, talked Adam into eating that apple, then, at some point after that, hell started. But I think about the downfall to man is a woman. And I've seen more women destroy good men's lives because they got bored. They didn't feel it anymore. They decided the grass would be greener on the other side. However you want to word it. But women, as a rule, will destroy a marriage because they feel unfulfilled. They don't care about their kids. They don't care about their husbands. As soon as they're unhappy, they'll cut and run, and they don't care what they destroy as long as they're happy. And that sounds shitty, but that's the truth. And I just wanted to get on here and share my opinion and tell you what I thought. And, You can either agree or disagree or not have an opinion either way, but I wanted to share my thoughts on what I was thinking about. All right, so I'll let you know if I got clots. I might have to get checked here in a few days, but I'm pretty certain my lungs are full of them again. But I love y'all. More videos coming soon, God willing, and the creek don't rise. That is my 2 cents. Please remember your glasses always half full and never half empty. Y'all keep praying for me, and I'll keep praying for you. And let's all pray for our president and our country. I love y'all. Have a blessed evening. Leave me some good comments. And I'll talk to you fine people later. I'll see you. Bye bye. If it'll cut off, I think I got it. Here we go.